Okay, this is my gaming machine. Has some pretty nice cold cathodes in it. Two orange are 12 inches. One blue, that's 12. On the one on the very bottom of the case is a 15 inch. I figured when I initially built it, I didn't want something small like the other 12s that actually fit through there. So I bought a 15 inch. Now, it has roughly 520 millimeters in it, 120 millimeter fans in it. One on the front. You see, there's one in the back here, exhausting shit from the CPU. There's one in the front. You can't see it very well because of the embezzlement. And recently, I did a mod on it because my graphics card is failing and it's getting kind of hot. So I modded it so it can receive air from the bottom. There's a Sith USA fan mounted on the bottom, cut out with a hole saw, a 120 millimeter hole saw. There's one on the top that I also cut out with the same 120 millimeter hole saw. Works pretty nice. Dropped temperatures down significantly, actually, for a mid-tower case. This is a Sagittarius 2 or Sagitta 2. It has the blue bezel. You can't actually see it because it's kind of dark in here, and I have my Sunbeam Tech robust 5 1/4 bay fan controller on. Controls all my fans. It controls all the 120 millimeters, all the other fans, such as the heatsink fan. I just keep the motherboard to, well, control it itself. I have two DVD drives. One's on. I'm doing something right now with that. The one on the top is a DVD rewritable, CD rewritable. There's one on the bottom, on the very bottom, on the last 5 1/4 bay. That's a normal DVD writer and CDRW drive. I have two 500 gig hard drives in the bottom bay. One was one of my old externals that I had toting around all the time, so I got sick and tired of carrying that around with me when I went to friends' houses and LAN parties and shit. So I just stripped it out of the case, the external enclosure, and just put it in. Soon I'll be getting a terabyte drive because 1 terabyte isn't essentially enough for me, obviously. There's 8 gigs of DDR2 RAM, 800 megahertz, PC 6400, standard shit, but it's gaming version, so it's pretty fast. The two sticks you see on the front and back are G-Skill. There's another G-Skill on the right next to the blue heat spreader one, and the other one's just a regular cheap gaming one. The heat sink you see for my CPU, which is an AMD 64X2 6000 plus. It's stock 3.1 gigahertz per core. I have AMD Overdrive on my system. I overclocked it once and saw a decent performance gain, but honestly, with what I do with this machine, that's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't want to screw up my warranty for a little gain. It's not really worth it. It's fast enough. Uh, right now, I have an 8600 GT Fatality Edition. It's 1 gig. It's going. It's honestly, it gets fucking hot. to be completely serious, it gets really fucking hot. So, later on tonight, or tomorrow, I'm gonna order a GTS 250 super clocked 1 gig. Uh, I have, if you can see it, my side panel's kind of dirty. I apologize. There's a Creative Labs Sound Blaster RG 7.1 24-bit sound card, and I have a 600 watt power supply. You see it over there. Maybe you can see the X Power Pro, whatever. It's isn't a very well known power supply, but honestly, with all this shit I have on it, it runs everything absolutely perfectly. I wouldn't go to most unknown power supply dealers, but this company is actually very fucking good. I've seen reviews of people running shit better than I have, a lot of more shit than I have with that power supply, so it's nice. Uh, Cable management is a mess in the front, which is kind of dumb of me because, well, it doesn't look too neat. But as you can see on the rest of the case, on the actual main portions of the case where the airflow is the most, it doesn't really affect it at all. The rest of the area is just open. It's just at the front of the drive base. I keep a Y splitter from my I keep a Y splitter from my old DVD-RW, CD-RW drive, and it's hooked up to my fan controller. It kind of looks like a circulatory vein for a person, like a human. It looks pretty damn cool to me. I kind of like it, especially with the lights. Looks pretty damn decent. I when I originally did the mod, the temperatures didn't drop; they actually raised because the case feet, if you can see them on it, I'm trying to get it to you. The case feet aren't very great. They're kind of short, stubby, and it wouldn't allow the cold air from the bottom of the case that I bring it in. It wouldn't let it come in, so it would just keep pushing the hot air into the graphics card and everything else in there, causing the heat to rise. So I did a redneck thing, and I cut a couple pieces of a 2x4 apart, put some aluminum foil on it to reflect some of the light from my cathodes on there, and made it look pretty decent and helped the temperatures a lot. That's about it. Great computer. Still working on it because, well, I just want to future proof it. So if this video isn't too long for fucking YouTube, I'll put a video up of my cold cathodes dancing to some music. So see you then. Bye.